1, 2, 3, 4. Tool TV, a Tool TV. I got to have a little bit of Tool TV. It is the only program that I know where the tools are the star of the show. The tools are the star of the show.
Hey Tool Nuts, it's time for Tool TV, and now here's the Tool Man.
Welcome to the fall episode of Tool TV. We got lots of great new tools. We're going to visit the National Hardware Show. We're going to visit the Bosch plant in Arkansas. And we've got dancing tool babes from outer space. So let's get started. Head over to the Tool TV studio. Whoa.
Hey, Tool Man.
Hey, Bill. This is Bill Pavlonis from Paslode. What have you got here, Bill?
This is the Paslode Trim Master, the world's only cordless angled finish nailer for professionals.
Oh, is that sweet?
It has the perfect combination of compact design, so it fits like a glove in your hand, angled magazine.
That's great for getting in tight spaces.
And it's cordless. No hoses or compressors to have to drag around the job site.
Man. I'll tell you, Paslode's thought of everything with this new tool. It's got a no-mar nose, a dial of depth, and unique sight lines for precise nail placement. Bill, all right if I borrow this for some trim work?
Have at it, Tool Man.
All right, great. The new Paslode Trim Master is more powerful than a pneumatic tool and will easily shoot a 2.5-inch trim nail through solid oak.
The Paslode Trim Master Angled Finish Nailer Kit is $499.99 today at Berland's in Lombard and Palatine.
I'm with Maureen Moriarty from Dewalt, and she's going to show us the brand new Dewalt Screw Gun.
Hey Toolman, this is our new 5,300 RPM screw gun.
Is that lightweight?
It's going to screw fast, set more screws, and you're going to get more work done in a day.
Beautiful.
It's also got a set and forget nose piece on there. It's going to keep your depth constant.
It ratchets.
The ergonomics on this tool are fantastic. It's got inline grip, long handle on there so you can work with gloves, as well as a 2-finger trigger.
Super. This is a nice gun.
We also have bit tip holder.
Snuff box. All right.
Holds 20 bits. You can put it in your pocket, throw it in the glove compartment, and work all day.
This is the best way to store bits. Contractors, the next time you need a dozen screw guns, or just one, take a good close look at the new Dewalt. Maureen, are you ready to rock?
I'm ready to rock.
Let's do it.
The new Dewalt high-speed drywall screw gun is $79.99 at Berland's House of Tools.
You never know what you're going to see in the magic tool window. Looks like the National Hardware Show. Let's go check out the latest in tools. In recent years, Milwaukee's put a tremendous emphasis on their circular saws. They've got a great 10.25-inch saw, a super worm drive, and the tilt lock saws have been fantastic. They've got the fastest cutting, longest lasting 18-volt, 6.5-inch cordless saw on the market. And here's the new features. This is the tilt lock saw. So you can put it at any position that's comfortable for you. Lock it down. It's got an electric brake now, and it also has an easily detachable cord for quick cord replacement. How many times have you cut a cord on the job and you're out of luck for the rest of the day? Not any longer with the new Milwaukee. John, time to do some cutting. You need a new circular saw? Check out Milwaukee's full line.
The new Milwaukee Tilt Lock Saw with electric brake, detachable cord, and free carry case is $169.99 at Berland's.
Here's a great new tool from Porter Cable that's already selling well in the stores. This is Mike Whitman. Tell us all about it.
Hi, Toolman. Good to see you again.
Good to see you, Mike.
This is the new model 121 handheld oscillating spindle sander from Porter Cable. It's unique in that you can take the tool to the work instead of the work to the tool. The unit comes with variable speed, 2 comfortable handles, dust collection, and works perfectly for curved surfaces where you need to straighten up those edges a little bit. It also comes with an edge guide that allows you to work
straight work.
Yes. The unit offers 5 different drum sizes from 1/2 inch up to 2 inch.
And these will fit on the Delta benchtop sander as well.
Yes, they will. And another great feature is the tool can be mounted in the Porter Cable router shaper table for a stationary piece.
That's the best feature. Mike, Porter Cable's done it again.
The Porter Cable Handheld Oscillating Spindle Sander is $249.99 for a limited time at Berland's.
All right, Mike, what else is new at Porter Cable?
Toolman, let me show you one of our new compressors. This is the new Sight Boss from Porter Cable. Brand new technology. A 2-stage pump at 110 volts allows us to store 175 PSI in this 20-gallon tank.
Wow.
It equates to dozens of more shots per cycle, which allows the contractor to never run out of air on the job site which reduces his downtime.
So you could run 4 or 5 guns or a whole crew with an electric compressor?
Absolutely.
This is revolutionary.
Another great feature about the tool is a removable pod. The unit slides off. You can leave the noisy compressor at the truck, take the pod to the job site, regulate your air right there on the job site.
Oh, that's super. And these handles?
Foldable for portability.
That's beautiful. Porter Cable's done it again.
The new Porter Cable high-pressure compressor is $499.99 at Berland's in Lombard and Palatine.
I'm with Don Guillard from Delta. Don, what is this table? Looks like Swiss cheese.
Tool man, this is Delta's new Downdraft table. This provides dust collection during sanding operations at a price practically half the competition.
Oh, that's great. And what are these curtains for, Don?
These curtains are to provide a 50% increase in efficiency by allowing dust to be collected inside before it moves
And
off
then
the
it
table
goes down.
and stops air from moving across the tabletop.
And I can tell you could put really long pieces right through the curtain.
Tables, table legs.
That's great. You know what? This is the missing link in dust collection. You've got individual components for tools, and you've got air filtration systems. Well, now we've got a downdraft table. Let's turn it on. The new Delta downdraft table comes in 2 sizes. It works great with miter boxes, routers, and all sanding applications.
The Delta downdraft tables are $476.99 and $665.99 at Berland's. Where's everybody going? Find out soon, right here on Tool TV.
Here at the Makita booth, it's birthday time. Yep, that's right, it's Makita's 30th anniversary. And to celebrate, they've introduced over 40 new tools. They've got a great new line of routers, some new drills and circular saws, and a brand new 12-inch portable planer. And with this tool, less is more. Less weight, it's only 61 pounds, 4 pounds lighter than the competition. And it's less noisy, it's only 83 decibels. My favorite feature on this tool, though, is the automatic snipe control. With their new internal lock mechanism, it virtually eliminates all snipe. Hey, let me give you the plain facts. When you want to check out a new planer, look at Makita.
The Makita 12-inch planer with automatic snipe control is $499.99 at Berland's.
We've seen a lot of great new stuff here at the hardware show. Now, back to the studio.
Not so fast, Toolman. Let's first remind the viewers that they can get any of the tools shown on today's program at Berland's House of Tools in Lombard and Palatine. Now, back to the studio.
Are you in the dark when it comes to figuring out which new professional cordless drill to buy? Well, here's one I really like. This is the latest addition from Panasonic, the leader in cordless technology. This lightweight, compact tool features 390 inch-pounds of torque. The real key ingredient here is the new nickel metal hydride battery. It's a 3 amp hour, which will provide 50% longer runtime than previous models. Now, Panasonic's got a great promotion going. That's why we had the shtick with the lantern. You get this lantern free when you buy any 12-volt or 15.6-volt drill kit, or one of the combo kits that feature the metal cutting saw or the wood cutting saw. Every time I pick up one of these, I just want to cut something. The Panasonic metal cutting saw cuts clean, cool, and quick. Electricians, if you don't own one of these, you're missing out. Who needs a corded circular saw when you've got a Panasonic cordless wood cutter? It'll cut up to 200 2x4s off on a single charge. And with a second battery, it'll cut all day. So remember, if you're in the market for a new professional cordless, choose Panasonic, the leader in cordless technology. And for a limited time, get a free lantern when you purchase any 12-volt or 15.6-volt drill kit. Hey, these contractor lanterns are nifty. They're a $59.99 seller in the stores. Now let's check out the power.
The Panasonic 2-battery professional cordless drill kit with free contractor lantern is $206.99 at Berland's.
Wouldn't it be handy if you could carry your electric power wherever you went? Well, now you can with the new Honda EU1000 inverter generator. At 29 pounds, This baby's less than half the weight of the previous model, and it'll run up to 8 hours on 0.6 of a gallon of gas. Didn't take very long for this unit to become Honda's most popular seller. And check this out. You can hook 2 of these units together to double your power. Man, are they quiet. Now here's the big brother, the EU 3000 for 3,000 watts of power. This unit will run 20 hours on 3.6 gallons of gas, and it's electric start. It's like having a portable wall outlet wherever you go, and you can hook 2 of these units together to get 6,000 watts of power. Man, Honda's got it.
The new 1,000-watt Honda generator is $639.99, and the 3,000-watt is $1,579.99 at Berland's.
On a distant planet lives an exotic tribe of dancers who are quite handy with tools. Their favorite television program is Tool TV, beamed in from Earth. But now they have grown restless, left their planet and journeyed to Earth.
Look! It's a spaceship!
Let's go back to town and tell everyone!
As their craft comes down in a parking lot out on the edge of town, the dancing tool babes from outer space discovered that their tools have quit working. They must find replacement tools. But first, they must dance.
Tools. Dancing tool babes from outer space will return soon. Now, back to the tools.
And now, back by popular demand, the Dewalt Model 870 14-inch chop saw. And once again, here's Maureen to tell us all about it.
Thanks, Toolman. Yeah, like you said, this is our 14-inch chop saw. It's got a 4-inch cutting capacity, 15-amp motor, nice and powerful. It's got a quick release clamp on here.
That's handy.
And it's adjustable so that you could do miter cuts. As well, it's got a steel base on here so you can weld a jig right to it or mount it to a table.
And it's real compact. But the real deal here is the price. This is the lowest price 14-inch chop saw available today. You ready to make some sparks?
Let's do it.
All right.
The Dewalt 14-inch chop saw is $169.99 at Berland's in Lombard and Palatine.
You know, for years, tile contractors have counted on MK for all their tile cutting needs. With this new 370 saw, they've licked a few problems. Number one, it's extremely lightweight. Number two, it has the big capacity to cut up to 14-inch tiles. And the powerful 5.3 amp motor makes cutting a breeze. So if you've got small jobs or callback jobs, check out MK's new 370 saw. Let's put some water in it and make some cuts. All right, we're ready to cut this 12 by 12, and on this optional stand, it puts it at the perfect working height. And remember, no matter what material you need to cut, no matter what tool you want to use, MK has a super quality blade for you.
The MK Diamond Tile Saw with free stand is $299.99 at Berland's.
We interrupt this program for this breaking bulletin. Dancing tool babes from outer space were sighted today by a few local Earthlings. When last seen, they were looking for tools to repair their spaceship. And now, back to the music.
Honey, you are not gonna believe this. Dancing tool babes from outer space, they just landed. Honey?
I know, I saw it on Tool TV.
Are you watching that Tool TV again?
What of it?
Well, maybe I would like to watch something with a little more class, maybe some culture or something.
Wait till Tool TV's over. Why don't you sit down and watch it with me? You might even learn something.
Nah, what a good idea, my little sweet me. Move over.
And we've got plenty of other surprises. So let's get right to it. The Delta 10-inch compound.
The remote!
Dancing tool babe from outer space. dancing tool babes from outer space. They landed one day in the parking lot out on the edge of town. The ship came down 'cause it needed repair, and the tools wouldn't work in our atmosphere. Dancing tool babes from outer space. Dancing tool babes from outer space. From outer space. From outer space. They dance right there in the parking lot out on the edge of town. The townspeople gathered, they began to cheer, 'cause the tool babes were dancing in our atmosphere. Dancing tool babes from outer space. Dancing tool babes from outer space. Dancing tool babes from outer space. Dancing tool babes from outer space.
Tools seen on today's program are available at Berland's House of Tools in Lombard and Palatine. And now, back to the dancing tool babes from outer space who are still stranded in a parking lot on the edge of town.
Oh my.
We are dancing tool babes from outer space, and our ship needs repair. We need tools. You are the tool man. You will help us.
What do you need? A torch? A mini grinder? How about a new cordless from Panasonic?
We need it all. We are dancing tool babes, and we have an insatiable desire for tools.
I'll tell you what, sit back, relax, and watch the rest of Tool TV. I'm sure you'll see something that you like. Like this new Dewalt Model 660 drywall outlet cutter. This is the new Dewalt heavy-duty cutout tool. It's perfect for drywallers, tile setters, and anyone that wants a great multi-purpose tool. Dewalt took their time with this one, and they've got a full 5-amp motor, which is great at 30,000 RPMs. This is just like a mini die grinder. It's got great toolless blade change. Just push these 2 buttons, an easy depth adjustment, and check out this bump switch. Perfect for when you want to shut it off quick. Let's go put it in action again. The slim design on this tool makes it effortless to push through even the thickest drywall.
The Dewalt drywall cutout tool is just $79.99 at Berland's.
Hey roofers, heads up, I got something you're going to want to see. This is the standard of the industry roofing nailer from Hitachi, and at 5.5 pounds, it's one of the lightest on the market today. Now let's check out the new model. Boy, it sure feels lighter, looks smaller. Let's weigh it. 3 3/4 pounds. That's almost 2 pounds lighter. You shoot 1,000 nails in a day and you save a ton of work. Let's head up on the roof and check it out. Roofers, you're going to feel a whole lot better at the end of the day when you use this great new nailer from Hitachi.
The new Hitachi super lightweight roofing nailer is $329.99 at Berland's House of Tools. And now, Tool TV hits the road.
Road trip. Hey Tool Nuts, we're on a Tool TV road trip. You know where we're headed? Nah, not Graceland. You've probably been there. We're headed to Walnut Ridge, Arkansas. Come on, let's go. We're up the road a piece from Memphis, here in Walnut Ridge, Arkansas.
Hey, are those bullet holes?
More likely drill holes, and that's why we're here. Bosch has one of their premier manufacturing facilities, and we're going to see how the all-new Bosch drill is put together. Come on, let's go.
Hey, two-man, welcome to Bosch country.
Hello, Earl. Welcome to Tool TV. This is Earl Wilson, the plant manager here at the Bosch Walnut Ridge facility. Earl, what goes on here?
Well, two-man, we're the largest employer in this area. We've built over 82 million tools in this facility. Jigsaws, sanders, grinders, drills. By the way, you understand you want to see how we build a Bosch drill?
That's what we're here for. Let's see.
Let's go. These are some of the raw materials that we use to make a Bosch drill.
Oh, I get it. We're going to take round bar steel, flat sheet steel, copper wire, plastic pellets, and magnesium and turn it into this.
You got it. In fact, why don't you go out in the plant now and meet with Mike Purcell and he'll take you around.
Great. I'm with Mike Purcell, who's in charge of injection molding here at Bosch. How you doing, Mike?
Doing, man. How are you?
Real good.
Great.
Now, Mike, what have I got here? This is raw material, or?
It's plastic pellets that we make our housings for our drills and so forth here.
So how do we get from these pellets to this completed housing?
What happens, we buy the pellets from our vendors. It's actually bought in cartons, taken up into the hoppers, dried for a period of time, and then dispersed to the different machines. Throughout the department, we have 23 machines, different colors, red, blue, green, yellow, and so forth.
Depending
it's all
on what you're running.
All the specifications, right.
All right, well, let's go take a look at the machines.
Sure, thanks. Well, Toolman, you saw the pellets. Now we're going to take the pellets and turn it into a housing. That's where this 390-ton injection molding machine, latest state-of-the-art, comes into play. We bring the pellets in, melt them 550 degrees, inject it into the tool, cure it for a given period of time, kick the part out, we're all done. What we have here is the heartbeat of this machine. It's actually monitoring time, temperature, pressure. It's all preset, predetermined. Gives us a top quality part.
Whoa, that's hot stuff.
Yeah, it is.
Let's take it over to machining.
Sure will. Toolman, this is the machining department. This is where our motor manufacturing actually begins. We take this 12-foot bar stock, cut it to length, knurl the diameter, hob the pinion, and then it goes to the motor line to be assembled into a motor.
All right, let's go over to motor assembly.
Let's go. Okay, Toolman, we've saw the machining of the shaft, we've looked at molding. Now we're going to look at motors. In motors, it takes an armature and a field to make a complete motor assembly. In the armature, we have a steel shaft, the fiberglass tube, and the laminations, as you see here in front of you. From that point, we actually take a commutator, press it on, and wind the copper wire into the slots.
Now, how many feet of wire would there be on an average?
130 to 150 feet, depending on the variation. After we get the copper wire in, we've got the commutator on. We have to turn the comm, fuse the commutator, make the connection, press on the fan, and then balance. You see the balance marked here.
Great.
At that point, we've tested the armature is complete. Now in the field, it's a very similar situation. You have your steel laminations. What we have is a steel laminations welded together, plastic end caps on either side, and paper for insulation. We take this stack and actually wind 2 coils of copper wire and make connections on the end.
Great.
Makes a completed motor.
Hey, Mike, you changed clothes.
Yeah, you're wearing me out, too, man. I had to go clean up.
Looking good. All right, Mike, we got the completed motor and the finished housing. What's next?
Next is assembly. Now, you've seen the automated processes in motors and molding. Now we've got to go to the assembly line. The assembly line.
The good Bosch people come in.
Yes, this is where the Bosch folks are. We've got 8 work cells, 8 operators behind you here. These folks are putting this tool together. There's a lot of components in this tool, therefore we don't automate the process. It's a manual process, but these folks are well trained, they know what they're doing. Okay, this is the reason, this process, this station is the reason we don't automate this product. If you look at this station, it's a very tedious process. It has to be manually done to make sure all the wires are seated properly. The safety is so critical at this point. These wires have to be nested so that you have no short circuits in that tool.
So this is ready for me to test out now and play with, right, Mike?
Well, not quite. We have to test the tool. Let's let this lady do her job. Okay, what we're doing is a high voltage test, a brief visual inspection of the tool, and an amp draw and RPM check.
And what's a high voltage test?
It's a 3,000 volt test to make sure the voltage does not leak when this tool gets out in the field.
Wow, 3,000 volts.
3,000 volts.
All right, now this one's been inspected. Is it ready for me to use?
Not quite. What we have to do is package the product, place them on the skid for shipping, but then we pull a quality audit from each skid of tools, 4 pieces, to make sure that our quality is in the part as we say it is.
Okay, let's go check that out.
Let's do that. Okay, Toolman, what we're doing now is a final audit of the tool. We're double checking to make sure all the accessories are in there, everything fits, amps, RPMs, what you should doing now.
Great. Now where do we do the real world test? Mike, put the tool in action.
We do that in another building.
Let's go.
Toolman, this is our hand use test area. This is the real world test of the product where we drill in wood, metal, drive dead screws for a predetermined amount of time so we know the quality of the tool is there.
So when the customer opens the box, it's perfect every time.
It is. It is.
Great. Thanks, Mike. This has been an incredible tour. Thanks, everyone. Now I can finally say what I want to say. Ship 'em! Yeah! All right. The shipment has arrived, and finally I get to try out the new Bosch line of drills. And I got to tell you, they're powerful, comfortable to use, and we know they're dependable because we've seen them built. Berland's is well stocked, so come on down and check them out now.
The new Bosch corded drills are here. The 3/8 keyless model with free click change bit set is only $112.49 at Berland's.
This is the latest version of the Delta 14-inch Platinum Edition bandsaw. And this is Eric Mook, resident woodworking guru at Berland's. Eric, what are you going to show us today?
Toolman, I'm going to show you guide systems. This is a standard upper guide system of Delta's 14-inch bandsaw. Uses cool blocks. They're good. But if you want the ultimate, you've got to go with the Carter guide systems.
Deluxe.
Deluxe.
That's usually $169 by itself.
Ball bearings right and left of the blade, in the rear support, upper and lower.
Now what does this give us, Eric?
This really gives us the ability to cut nice, straight, thick stock curves, like this trunk box I've been working on for my Vespa.
Deep curves.
Deep curves, minimal blade breakage, and a lot less sanding.
All right, you ready to cut some deep curves?
Let's cut some curves.
All right.
The Delta Limited Edition Platinum Bandsaw with Carter Guide System is at Berland's for just $769.99 after $50 rebate.
The Metabo line of small rotary hammers is steadily gaining market share. Sales are up because the tools are heavy-duty, reliable, and more advanced than the competition. For instance, they have a contact version tool which prevents any injury to the operator. When the tool drills into the work surface, if it contacts any metal, it'll shut off. They've also got an electronic version with an LED readout that lets you know when the tool is overloaded. The most popular model is the 75th Anniversary Edition. This lightweight model features easy bit changing and the patented Metabo safety clutch. Hey, let's go drill some holes. This 75th Anniversary Metabo hammer will drill tens of thousands of holes, and for a limited time, it comes with a free metal case.
The Metabo 3/4-inch pistol rotary hammer with free metal case is just $199.99 at Berland's.
Dewalt's just introduced a new series of mini grinders. This is the model 818 4.5-inch version. this tool features a 7.8 amp motor for lots of power and long run time. It's got a toolless adjustable guard and a nifty spindle lock. The real story here is on the inside. They've protected the switch with dust seals. They've added dust-sealed bearings, and they've reversed the airflow to pull clean air in the back of the tool and blow the dust away out the front. This tool will be great for tuck pointers, welders, and any other tradesman that really needs a quality grinder. Hey, it's time to grind.
The Dewalt 4.5-inch mini grinder is $89.99 today at Berland's House of Tools.
As you can see, the craft will easily fit 4 dancing tool babes as long as they're not dancing when they're in the craft. This is where we create the magic with the green screen.
Yeah, we're here on the set. I just have to be the DP on the shoot. Roger chose me to shoot this thing. We're shooting with the cam made. Of course, we got green screen. Paul's going to take this, put some special effects in, and the tool babes will be coming out of this rocket right here.
Yeah, I know. It's wonderful.
I want them to take me away.